gentlemen, welcome to the Bomb Squad podcast, episode 80... Nine. 8?
9.
Can't keep track of it. We're here, we're queer. Aaron slept over in my house last night.
We sleep over.
No, that was a mistake. This is how you wake up in the Geddis household. I have a day's work done at this point. Try to get you out of fucking bed. Go to the spare room, which hasn't had the carpet changed since 1984. It's shag pile.
Very comfy bed though. That says 13 there.
Big brother.
There he is.
Well, we're going to a podcast.
Yeah.
Cozy.
Fucking Bam Margera.
Cozy.
Assault me.
Yes. Yep.
Dummy raid in the pillow.
That's how. That's how it works in my house. If I'm not sleeping, you're not sleeping.
To be fair, I did set an alarm and then my phone did iOS update. So I just wiped
Bollocks.
everything. I swear.
I don't believe you.
I swear.
I don't believe you.
Look at my new iOS.
What'd you get? What'd you get in the new iOS?
Don't swag out, man.
A new alarm clock?
Yeah! Look at that.
You didn't already have that?
Nah.
No?
I never update it until they make me update it.
All right. No, I've had that for a while.
Because they slow it down, you see. Make you buy a new one.
Oh, they drip feed you. They drip feed you.
Wake up.
Grab a grocery little makeup.
What's my iPhone for?
They do. They just let you have it a wee bit at a time. You'd love to go, Apple, give me whatever. Give me all you've got.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you in 5 years.
Yeah.
Instead, they're like, oh, get in the line, Asians. You know? And spend the fucking...
Oh, they drip feed you, you know. One more of them and I'll be down to see a genius.
But though, you know, I was saying the other day, I might buy a new phone just to get the charge port that's a USB-C.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that phone.
Very handy that the phone charge and the vape charge is the same now. You know?
Well, conspiracy or what?
That's big vape.
That's big vape.
Big vape have teamed up with Apple.
They just want you hunched over in the bed, just...
Oh yeah. Your two
not
dopamine machines just sitting there, charged up.
You get your whole body's a bag of shit and then two fucking just rock hard thumbs.
You know you don't have to leave the bed with technology now. Like you could just lay in bed, have everything delivered to your door, like Uber Eats, everything. Just straight there. You don't have to leave your bed, like.
I know.
You
Sad,
get everything lined out. It is pretty sad.
It's pretty sad. They did one of those. I saw one of those. You know, it was like AI. This is what they predict people who work from home will look like in like 20 years. You know, because they're just dishing out jobs where it's work from home. You just don't have to go anywhere.
Big beanbags.
Just terrible skeleton.
Big sweaty beanbags.
Hunched over back, thin arms and legs, no muscular density.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like, hello. You're
Spaffed out too, probably.
spaffed to death.
Dick is joking.
I'd love to know, you know, because we know what it's like being a man, but any women out there working from home, has it been flicked off you or what?
Oh, I'd say so.
Think so?
Oh, it has
Or
to
do
be.
they think they have a bit more sense about it?
At times, a woman, I wouldn't leave the house.
No?
You can just call on repeat.
Like dudes?
Nah, but you know, you have to take a bit of reload time, like.
Oh, they can just go back to back
Yeah.
while they're telling people their mortgage rate's gone up on the
100%.
phone.
Squirting a Zoom call. Call tonight.
That's what we do on the Patreon. Got a new name for the Patreon podcasts.
Oh.
BSP, right? Bomb Squad Pod.
Yeah.
Total BS. That's what we call the Patreon ones.
Nice.
Total Bomb Squad.
Nice.
He's an ideas man.
And that's branding for you. You come out. You start at the end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Total BS. We'll see you on Patreon. We'll do,
Slide on over.
We'll do the ad now. Patreon.com
There we
/. Bomb Squad Pod. Get over there for the episodes of Total BS.
Seamless segue.
Fucking unbelievable. Seamless segue. What was I going? Oh yeah. Shout out. We had a sleepover because we were in Dublin last night.
Yes.
Now here's what I will say. I've never had a standing ovation in my life. I got one at the first SSE, but I'm nearly sure that's because Maureen came out and she was getting chemo at the time, and they were like, "Good to see you," and I always forgotten. I got an actual standing ovation last night.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Not crazy.
Man was rocking
The
it with his
video
cock
looked-
out, like.
And it was
Video looked unreal.
and it was quick. You know, it wasn't. You know, these boys out there walking around, fucking. You know, like.
Yeah. Doing curtsies.
You know, and there's another 45 seconds before people are like, all right, well, we all need to go home.
Yeah.
We all need to go home. This lot were up.
Yeah.
They were up like a shot. Couldn't believe it, and they cried.
I know, I took a video of it and then put Creed over the top of it. It was beautiful.
epic as
It's
fuck.
actually synced up so well.
Do you have the original video?
I do.
Thank God.
I do.
It was like the only memory I have of Creed blasting over it. Can you dig me? And then sure, I was a mess too. I forgot my bag of clothes. So I just had to go on stage in whatever shite I was wearing.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you know, you had on a good fit. Like,
It was, you know, it was basic enough. Got away with it. Black t-shirt, black trousers, hat. We got away with it.
as I said to you on the way down the road last night, if they could all be like that, you know.
Butler went up straight away. Butler got big reception. You know, I was like, "Fuck, we're off to the races here." He killed. You went on, murdered. I was like, I might as well go home now. I was like, surely you've had enough.
They were fun now.
It was great. It was great times. But that wasn't the highlight of the night. We were down in time. We got there. We were set up, not much set up. And you know, we'd been talking for weeks about, you know, well, we'll get in there nice and early, we'll order some noodles or some dumplings or whatever. We'll have a real time to ourselves. We go into, and I'll name and shame them. What's it called? Jan street food or something?
Yeah.
Tell you something.
No, it's not their fault.
I don't give a fuck.
It's not their fault.
I'm bringing, listen.
It was Muhammad.
Muhammad. Yeah. That wasn't even his name. It was something else. But anyway.
I began with them.
So
Mo.
No, it was a real mouth. I don't even know if I can get his name now. But so I ordered. We pick all our orders, right? We pick all our orders, and first mistake of the day, I didn't hit confirm order or like whatever.
Yeah.
Send food. You know.
Yeah. You didn't send the food.
So I had it all. Got to the final stage and didn't click it right. Yeah. And then I took the phone out of my pocket to check it, and I was like, oh shit. About 20 minutes have gone by. I never hit confirm order, place order. And I was like, right, that's my fault. I place order. You know, you're watching the little progress bar. It's going along. And then it says, rider 1 minute away. And I
was right beside you.
Rider wherever you want. And then, shouted to Mary. She was like the show rep from Aiken or something. And she was like, give me the number. I'll run down. She runs down. She's gone for about 10 minutes. She comes back. No rider.
Yeah.
And the guy rings me, and this is a lesson learned. Absolutely pointless venture answering the phone to a delivery driver.
Why is that?
Because, you know, I'm not going to put the blame on anyone. We can't understand each other. You know?
Yeah.
Not only can I not understand him, he can't understand me. Mm-hmm. And bear in mind, Liberty Hall Theatre, it has one of those like epic addresses. It's like 1 Eden Key. Dublin. That's it. There's no confusion going on here. Liberty Hall Theatre, 1 Eden Key. He rings up, answer the phone, pointless. He's just like, hello, it's her. And I was like, and there's traffic.
Bustling Dublin streets in the background.
And I'm like, yep, we'll meet you at the door. Where is it? And I'm like, okay, is someone coming down to meet you? And then he's like, okay. And then he hangs up. And then he rings again. And then he's like, what happened at that point then? You answered the phone. I took the phone. You took the phone. And I'm sure you said, someone will meet you at the front entrance.
Well, I'm walking down with the phone in my hand.
Yeah.
And I go, how's it going, boss? I'm going to meet you at the front of Liberty Hall Theatre.
Yes.
And there's bustling traffic in the background. And I think at one point he went, no. Or like he was just like, no. And I was like, well, no, that's where I have to meet you to get the food. And then I was standing outside, and I knew rightly that it was just like, this is a lost cause.
Yeah.
And everybody that went by on a bike, I was like, that's our boy. And it wasn't. And eventually, he just hung up. He just straight hung up.
Yeah.
He was just like, fuck yous. And then I wait for 2 seconds outside, get another delivery notification. Can't open the phone because it's your passcode. So I go back in to get you.
Two.
Don't be saying that. Go back in to get you. And they've given notification that the delivery driver has dropped off your order because they couldn't meet you.
Yeah.
We look at that. They usually pop up like a picture of where they left it.
Do you know where he dropped
Black
it?
square.
Do you know where he dropped it? It says driver left your food in your porch or garden.
Yeah.
I'm like, what fucking garden? I'm in a goddamn theatre.
Not a garden in sight.
What garden? You fucking idiot. And then it's like, see where he left the food, black square, put his thumb over the fucking thing.
Sly dog now.
Cheeky
Sly
bastard.
dog.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
Oh my god.
And then at that point, it was like, right, we were kind of banking on having dinner there. And then poor Mary, she's like, we can go to Papa's Pizzas.
Oh, she was up to High-Do.
She was
Poor
up
Mary.
there, and she's like,
Mary was up to High-Do.
I've never seen a woman more serious. She's like, you better get your fucking money back from that crowd. These Chinese cannot get away with us anymore. They're already cleaning this fucking city out. You know, price of fucking rent.
Mary didn't actually say any of that.
She didn't say that.
He's paraphrasing.
I'm just peppering up the story a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She wasn't eating any of that business. Because, Aaron was giving her the full, inquisition, as he does with a stranger, And we were like, do you want any Asian food? And she's like, no, I already ate. And he, of course, was like, what do you have for dinner, man? And then she was all embarrassed because she's obviously, she's a lovely woman.
Salt of the earth.
Looks like in great nick for, I don't know what age she is. You know what I mean? But she's like, a bit of an almond mum, maybe. And then she goes like, I had chicken and apples and sweet potatoes. And she's so embarrassed about saying it. And then she was like, it's like a sort of anti-inflammatory thing.
Yeah.
And Aaron's like, well, I'm full inflammatory. I can do with some anti-inflammatory. It's like inflammation. And you're like, nah, fucking, what are dumplings? What about them? Are they anti-inflammatory?
That should be her nickname, anti-inflammatory.
Uncle Inflammatory.
I am Uncle Inflammatory. Flamming flat out.
Uncle Inflammatory. I couldn't believe that. Like, how more straightforward can it get?
Well,
It's a goddamn landmark.
I know, but here, hopefully at the end of the day, maybe someone like less fortunate got it. Tell you what, some meal for a homeless person. If you're just digging about the streets and all of a sudden you find a fucking bag that we've ordered and prepared, you're eating good.
Lottery
for weeks.
Oh, Jesus, lads. Bang, bang noodles. Fucking great. Lads. Fucking pork dumplings. One day.
That's a Christmas miracle, like. That is a legit Christmas miracle.
Fucking spicy stewed beef.
Someone's looking over at me.
Someone's looking at Yeah. The homeless guy's like, no, this has ruined a party, clearly. This has ruined someone's birthday party. They went to Chinese and this. No, we were quite reserved.
We were.
And then it worked. Once again, in a hurry, and God love Mary, she ran out to the shop.
Absolutely.
We were sending this woman on absolute side quests.
Yeah.
He goes, I'd love, can maybe see if the bar has like a Red Bull. They didn't have a Red Bull. She went to the shop, came back soaking.
I know, I was absolutely embarrassed.
And she goes,
by
they
that.
didn't have it. It would look as they'd do. And you're like, well, not really.
I never
You said,
even
well, yeah,
didn't
shove it
even
up your ass.
try.
She's drenched like she's been to the shop.
Them apples have your head cooked. So you think I'm digging a Zaid?
What is your brain inflamed? You getting me fucking look as it? He also said Zaid to her face. I could cope with a Zaid. She must think, like working with like so many like quote unquote artists. And then us fucking gimps roll through and we're like, oh, I better go to put some
No. We were an absolute delight. She
so?
even said how low maintenance we were.
Yeah.
So there must be a couple of fucking divas.
Yeah.
Have just ran over this woman
Yeah.
in the business she's in.
And we're just sitting
And then
there
we
being
come
like, I better get some food on my guts before I do 10 minutes of talking, just in case I faint.
Yeah.
She's like, don't worry, we'll go to Papa's.
Yeah.
It was nice pizza.
The pizza was nice.
Pizza was nice. I've done so many tour gigs now, I've just been shoveling pizza into myself.
Ideally, you might want just cold pizza.
At every gig?
Yeah. Cold pizza, like, it's a nice wee treat, like.
I mean, nothing will beat the waterfront, the flight delivery.
Yeah.
Coming off stage and eating a second-hand flight.
Yeah. I've yet to try the flight. A message about coming down, but
Do you know that?
I'll be down the flight.
We'll get you hooked up. I've only had hookups.
Yeah.
I've never paid for it in my life.
Bomba clack.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's the whole deal. You get it and you go like, this is the best pizza in the world. Mm-hmm. Then you go in and pay for it and then you go, I'm not too sure. Nah, I'm only joking. I tell you what, if I lived where you live now,
Oh, no.
I'd be at it every fucking day. I think that's it.
Wait, what's going on around there?
Well,
Right beside me.
he lives up near it.
Fuck, you're right beside the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been to it. Well, I've been to it once. Mm-hmm. And got a sandwich. It's fucking...
It is
Chef's
10 out of
kiss.
10. Like,
I have a chronic sandwich addiction at the minute.
so
Can't stop.
I'm fucking...
Niall, I'm on first name basis with Rosario.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, me and him tight.
You're gonna have to explain that now.
Now, Rosario, basically, how I found about him was the Action Bronson series, Fuck That's Delicious. And he calls in all his favorite delis and like
One's
wee
lovely.
eateries
Yes.
in New York. But he calls in the Rosario's, this one spot, it's like a deli, but it's like a real, how would you describe it? Like real vintage fucking soprano
very
spec
authentic.
deli. Like,
It's
and,
very, if you walked into that place and you were in Italy,
yeah.
That's the vibes you would get.
It's fucking great. But the main attraction of the place
I'm gonna get a visual on this motherfucker.
is the man himself, Rosario, right? Who has the build of a T-Rex and is there every day, rain or shine.
Rosario doesn't look unlike that prediction of people working from home vibes.
Yeah, honest to God. Yeah.
But he's T-Rex himself and just rolling up mozzarella and cling film.
He's there every day I go and I'm like, he couldn't be any again today. He's there flipping that dough like, and he spins it. But anyway, we had a Friendsgiving and I was tasked with the appetizers. And I was like, what a nice wee meat and cheese platter, you know? And I was like, well, no better man to go to.
Now that's fucking Italian.
Yeah, that's him there.
I saw him. I got a glimpse of him when we were
Absolute legend, right?
But it talks like
So I go in and the first guy comes up to me, kind of like, you know, probably like early 30s. And I tell him what I'm after. And he's like, oh yeah.
sign outside. I didn't see it. So wish that picture was clear for fuck's sake.
And he goes, I'll pass you on to the boss. And I was like, there's only one boss here. I know rightly who it is. And he comes over. He literally, he threw something down and he walks over and he's like,
what can I do you for?
and I was like, how's it going, boss? I'm doing a bit of a party at the house and I'm looking at a meat and cheese platter.
Okay. How many people are going to be at this party, this gathering?
And I was like, talking about 15 to 20.
Oh, okay.
And he's just writing stuff down,
Yeah.
you know? And I go, yeah, about 15 to 20. Just like whatever meat and cheeses you recommend.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Okay, let me call you back in about an hour price.
and I was like, right, okay.
Oh dear.
And I was like, fuck, he's crunching the numbers now. Right, so I waited about an hour and I walk around the town.
Let me do some meat math.
and then, sir, he calls me. I had to give him my number, right? And I'm calling out the number to him. He couldn't understand me. So I give him my phone and he's like looking at the phone and he's writing it down.
I go, okay, I'll call you in about an hour.
And I was like, right, no bother. So I down there about the town, go back to the house, whatever. See this phone number pop up on the phone.
Yeah.
Bringing. And I know rightly it's him. And as soon as I answer, man, that voice on a phone call, you literally feel like you're about to be part of a mafia hit.
Unreal.
He calls me up, he goes,
Here?
and I was like, hello boss, how are you?
And I go, yeah, I got your price.
And I was like, well, what's the damage? What's the good news? And he goes,
Yeah, it's going to be about $120.
and I was like, right, okay, that's dead on, yeah, I'll pay it, no bar. So then I called down and I was like kind of having a bit of banter with him, whatever. I was like, oh geez, 120. I was like, need to be some meat and cheese in here.
And he goes, yeah, you could definitely get cheaper, but it's not going to be this.
And then I called him the next day.
And I'm gonna get that tattoo. You can get cheaper, but it was not gonna be this.
Called him the next day with my friend Bobby. We went in to get a sandwich. Lovely day, you know. Fucking, you want a friend with you to get two different sandwiches, and you split them in half.
Oh, yeah.
And you have two sandwiches. It's the dream.
Yep.
And so we walk in. Rosario's there. And I'm with Bobby and I'm like, oh God, I wonder does he remember me? And sure enough, he calls over, he goes,
Hey, Aaron, how's the platter?
and I goes, top shelf Rosario, absolutely unbelievable. And he goes,
I knew it would be.
Talk your shit, Rosario.
man.
Imagine he just went, he's right, brother.
And honest to God, you know, of all the people that you want to be on a first name basis with New York, people are like, oh, I want to get in with the booker of the cellar, or I want this comedian to know who I am.
Nah.
Fuck all them hobos. I want Rosario to know who I am.
Your local meat dealer.
Yeah. The local meat dealer.
By the way, whenever you first phoned me, you're like, Rosario fucking wiped my eye yesterday. And then he's like, I go in for a charcuterie.
Yeah.
Ham on a plank. And I'm like, I said, how many people was it for? Like 20?
Yeah, 15, 20.
15, 20. Charged me 120 quid. And I was like, that's pretty good. Like,
Man, I am not, like, listen, I am not in the stock market of fucking meat and cheese boards, you know? I was like, surely $60. 120, I was like, fuck,
a
man.
platter, like someone has to make up and slice all that meat. Nah, that's good money. Like,
But it was also good meat, good cheese. Then you know the best of it. Did the party, right? Did the Friendsgiving.
do you have a photo of this? Do you get a photo of
I
it?
think I've only a photo of like the,
What sort of cheeses were on it?
oh Jesus Christ, delicious cubes of, you had this, there was one real smoky one.
Yeah.
There was one kind of like, you know, mad one. It stunk.
Yeah.
But it was very tasty.
Yeah.
And then there
like
was
a blue cheese or like a sort of more.
No, it wasn't even blue cheese. It was like you know the ones that look chalky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Okay.
It was like very sort of like very strong flavor
Was
to
it
it.
just Parmesan?
I don't know. And then, but
That smells a bit assy.
the
Like.
main attraction was the meats. Like the meats were
course.
unbelievable.
course.
I was sitting there stuffing myself with bruschetta. And
Prosciutto.
what do you call? We have the party. We have the Friendsgiving, and I'm like, oh god, I can't wait for everyone to just enjoy this meat platter. And then everyone shows up. They barely fucking touched it. I had to shout over the room, being like, "Will someone please take a fucking cuboid of cheese before I fucking shoot this place up?"
Eat my fucking prosciutto. It's funny how many like Italian words you can just. They just take in about 6 other words.
Yeah.
You can just be like, eat the fucking prosciutto now. And you're like, that's the bread, whatever the fuck it is.
That is lovely prosciutto.
You're at the prosciutto. You're saying it wrong. I'd have been more like, oh, you don't like that? And lifted it immediately. Put it in the fridge for myself the next day.
Oh man, I was going over it because we had the Friendsgiving, right? And first of all, what a shit show. It felt like Firefest because the boys had all organised. They were getting all their fucking secondary school friends around to the house. They were going to have this lovely dinner, whatever. And I was like, right, everyone got a task. And then my task was to get that, but also get the drinks, get like cutlery and plates and napkins and all, get tablecloths, fucking pinballing around a story all day. Mm-hmm. And then I had a gig. So the gig was at like 8:30. We started letting people on at about 7. And it was about, say, 8:15.
Yeah.
By the time the food and all came out. But the gig was only down the road. But literally, I came back. A lot of them were starting to get ready to go.
Yeah.
Nibbling away at cheese and meat all night. The heartburn was unbelievable.
Class.
It was class.
And then mere hours later, you're back in the place getting a sandwich.
Yes.
Off this man. Fucking time.
Yeah, because my friend Bobby called me up. He's like, hey, you want to go get a sandwich? And I was like, yeah, fucking come on. We'll go to Rosario's. Call in. Big man's there yet again. Hey, he doesn't sleep. Hey. He doesn't sleep. If he ain't tossing dough, like, he's counting it. He's just fucking non-stop, like. He's a wild man.
Oh, fuck. I wonder does he like peg out, he's like, oh damn, we're on this fucking Italian food.
Yeah.
I'm going home to snort fucking Vindaloo. I wonder does he have to cleanse the palate when he goes home with a fucking Indian or something?
Well, I did see him one day, just like ages ago whenever I'd first moved there, and I was just in like buying something. I think I was buying a sledge or something, and I seen him in the corner. Man, if you took a picture of it and you had it like blown up on a canvas, it is happiness. He was sitting in the corner. And it's a family-owned business, so like his son works there, or whatever. It's all fucking very tight knit. He's sitting in the corner, just tucking into the tiramisu,
Yeah.
just with the wee arms, I guess here. And I was like, "Fuck me, sir. That's a man that's made it." Like,
I was actually watching this. He must have been like some marketing guy or whatever, and he was like, sometimes what works best for like marketing is you just spell out what the fuck the business does. Instead of having this cool branding and you drive past the truck and you're like, what is that? He was talking about some. I don't know, whatever company it was like a fucking bed company or something. It was just like, we deliver beds and build them or something. Like a real obvious message on the front. Rosario, providing a delicious variety of your favorite foods. No fucking about that.
that's good. But he's
On the sign, pasta, oil, large variety of cheeses. Homemade mozzarella. Sandwiches, pizza, and your own homemade mozzarella.
But this man is a pillar of the community. Like,
yeah.
I'll go in and people will be coming in like regular customers. And he's over. He's a silver tongued fox. He'll walk over and he'll be like,
Maria, how's the kids keeping? Everything good?
Yeah.
How's the exams?
This is fucking Portnoy doing the one bite.
well, I tell you what, if he's a bad word to say,
Oh God, you'd be fucking.
throw him off the bar
You'd be
stool.
at Barstool headquarters. Eating it like he's never eaten a pizza before.
Real good stuff. The bread just grabs you by the nuts. One bite, everybody knows the rules.
You're gonna have fucking
He's had sex.
dog's dinner on that. Come on, Portnoy. Spill the beans.
I will say the sauce doesn't have a ton of flavor. It's not
Fuck,
basic
get that off the
sauce.
fuck.
I shut
Get
up,
that
you
off
fucking
the
idiot.
fuck.
I'm glad your watch company went in the shitter.
Get that off the fuck. Put on the Action Bronson thing so you can see the man himself.
It'll take me 10 minutes to find it. Fuck, we'll enjoy that during lunch,
Aye.
won't we?
We'll get her in post.
That's great. Yeah, I'd be excited to go back there.
Yeah, he's great.
I'm Aaron's friend.
Oh, McCann,
McCann?
get out.
I'm only messing.
I am waiting for someone one day in there to let out I can't do it, Niall, but you're...
Give us one now.
Oh!
I can't do it.
He's so good at that.
What about that video I sent you? The big Italian guy. Like, this is from a real documentary, which I'd love to see. But the guy's in there with a velour tracksuit with nothing under it, tits
Class.
hanging out, and he tries it on. But he's got like a hype team. He's got like 6 fucking other goons around him, just being like, "Oh, isn't that? Oh, there he is!" And then he goes, oh, "Hold on," and he puts the shades on, and they're all like, "Oh, there he is!" Oh, shit. And the guy's like, "Fucking, hey." What a life!
Man, we gotta put our money where our mouth is and just get them velour tracksuits.
I don't know. Harder to get than you think. Like,
Let's do it for the Christmas special.
okay.
Let's get velour tracksuits.
Oh,
Let's have a real Italian Christmas.
they're great. Yeah, just fucking charcuteries
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, I'll bring it home in the plane.
No, you get them in M&S. how non-gangster is it being like, no, it's picked it up in M&S. Do love a charcuterie though.
Yeah, but it's not this.
You might get it cheaper, but it ain't this. That's so gangster, isn't it? That's so gangster. I would just be, no matter what business I owned, I would be using that.
Yeah.
You can get it cheaper, but it'll not be this.
Yeah. He's a legend, like.
Nuts on the table.
Him, the fucking skewer lady. Like, you know, there's so many characters about that place. It's great.
I mean, I would be hard pushed not to be just having, I would just be like, Rosario, have that charcuterie ready every day.
Yeah.
And I'll be around here about 11:30 to scoop it up. I'd be firing meats into me. I love all that fucking Italian culture. Like some of the stuff you see on Instagram. Like there's this guy who owned a restaurant and he was like, you take and he had whatever sort of meat it was, like a salami type thing. He's like, I chew it, get all that oils, and he's like, get all the oils around my mouth, and then he takes a sip of the red wine and he's like, and it all goes down together. And I was just like, man, no wonder your face is purple. No wonder you just look like a fucking corned beef. Guy's just eating fucking fats and nitrates and booze all day. Just sloshing it about. He's like, divine combination. I love all that shit. And that guy just walks around going, "Oh, that's fucking Italian."
Yeah.
There was like a car parked with the bolognese and the meatballs like in a container on the dashboard. He's like, he's heating the fucking meatballs in the sunlight. That's fucking Italian.
I mean, culture-wise, they're very similar to us, like.
Think so?
Yeah, 100%. Colin was even breaking it down for me one time. He was just like, yeah, you know.
Is he fucking Italian, is he?
He's like kind of half, like he's like not fully that, but he's like a wee limp to it, you know. He's like kind of halfway route to Italian.
Yeah,
you know.
He's something in him.
He is Italian, like he's Italian-Irish actually.
What a combo. You get them, you know, yeah, like good looking, dark skin, dark hair.
Yeah.
But also Italian.
Could you not tell when you met him that he had a bit of?
Oh, I can tell you a bit of that.
Yeah.
That's Italian. What's the Irish bit? What is the Irish version of like? Who, me?
I don't know actually. Yeah, we need something like that.
Yeah.
We need like our version of that.
Yeah.
Probably just. Yeah, that's probably ours.
What is he? Is he fucking that? That's it.
Oh,
That's it. It's like your woman fucking Kyla Gobbler's video. You know? Oh, sure, I'll just have the one. You know, like, maybe that's it. That'd be a good t-shirt.
Sorry, I have to
For
look
Irish.
this up before I forget. Who's Kyla Gobbler? I was like,
Cobbler. Kyla Gobbler, something you've seen like porn of.
Say, what porn are you watching?
Kyla Gobbler. What a great
trademark it immediately.
What a great fucking Irish porn star name. Kyla Gobbler. Oh, for fuck's sake. She loved that. She loved that. You know her. Her there. Seen her before?
No?
Good mates for Rice.
Oh, maybe I have that.
I've seen her down in fucking Ivy Gardens and all that shit. Very funny.
Nice.
Very funny. Kyla Gobbler. That's the name of the podcast. Unbelievable. Speaking of gobblers, they're fucking turkeys in America, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice Thanksgiving Christmas story for you. Now, your good lady told us to look this up.
Yeah.
An undercover investigation by PETA. PETA be digging some dirt up, don't they? Claimed to expose animal abuse inside the Butterball turkey plant, alleging that workers sexually assaulted the animals before they were slaughtered. Jesus Christ. In a video on Instagram, an investigator who remains anonymous. Wonder is this the video? God, I don't even know if I want to see this.
Classic fucking...
Is this it?
The shame shadow?
Which is basically her vagina, while the line was stopped.
Bro, hold on a second. What?
The shackled turkey one day, and another time, another worker was putting his fingers in a turkey's cloaca, which is basically her vagina, while the line was stopped.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did it...
They shoot the guy fingering the turkey?
They was doing more than fingering it?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, these turkeys are getting about this. This social media footage shows the inside of an unspecified plant where the worker has been seen sitting on a turkey while another appears to kick the bird while yelling expletives. Oh my God.
So these boys are fucking the turkeys and then shipping them off to be sold?
Man, I'll never touch a turkey sandwich again.
No wonder it makes you tired. It's full of jizz.
Butterball is right. That is obscene.
Fucking nutter butterball?
Nutter butterball?
Disgusting.
Oh man, fucking, if it's near you, you'll take it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, including a jizzy turkey?
Oh jeez, I mean, like, fucking hell. Humans are the worst, man. If it's available to do, they'll do it.
Yeah, there's nothing that people won't do. There's going to be someone that's going to do it.
Oh, fucking
You
hell.
know, you put a turkey in a room of 100 men, one will fuck it.
And turkeys be getting a rough time of it. You know, there's every Christmas there's like, oh, this is inside the Bernard Matthews thing. They're playing five-a-side with the turkey.
Yeah.
Or something. You know?
Well, I guess it's like any job, you know, you do get sort of jaded to the day-to-day monotony. And you're like, how do we switch this up a wee bit? Play five-a-side with a turkey?
Jesus Christ. Because the turkey just, you know, it's not like a chicken where the chickens are like, oh God, 6 weeks time we're going to Tesco's here.
Yeah.
Turkeys have all year to play about.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know?
While to think of the POV of the turkey, you know, you get put in this big fucking industrial shithole, and then some boy's fingering you, and then you get killed.
Yeah.
What way to be left?
Bring back hunting.
Humping?
Hunting.
Oh, sorry.
You know?
Hunting?
Go out and get one yourself.
Yeah.
You want to eat a turkey?
Yeah.
Go out in the woods there and shoot one.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear that story? The guy shot a turkey for his dinner, and he brought it back, and you know, like people talk about headless chickens and all, like cut the head off it runs around for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He shot this turkey, took it back to the car, put it in the boot, put the shotgun in the boot, closed the boot, and the turkey was still sort of half twitching and alive, put its toe in the trigger, shot out the side of the car, hit him in the leg.
Oh, God, that's sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge.
Yeah.
That'll teach you.
Imagine a turkey trying to take you out.
You'll have a vegan nut roast next year. No meat involved.
And I hate to say it, but, you know, I've given so many chances, but turkey is shite, like.
I'm aging into it.
Aging in turkey?
Yeah. I was always indifferent. I was always just like, well, I guess we do this, and oh God, it's a bit dry or something. Good turkey's great.
It makes you tired.
It's full of tryptophan.
Yeah.
Makes you sleepy.
Yeah.
But then how do you separate that from
Being a fuck.
yeah, all the other shit you've done on Christmas Day? You know, you can't have like fucking 5 slices of turkey, 8 slices of ham, full roast beef, 18 Budleys, spuds in every form,
Yeah.
covered in gravy, 19 celebrations,
Yeah.
a prawn salad, 8 glasses of fucking Prosecco, 9 beers, and then be like, fuck me, that turkey's made me sleepy.
It's the eating equivalent of, was that shot?
Oh yeah, oh God, I had a dodgy pint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was your 14th pint.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something to you. But it is impossible to stay awake on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Thanksgiving I had it, you know?
Yeah.
That was like a Christmas Day simulator. You know, the same shit. You get up, You know, everyone's kind of up to height over the feed. You get the feed, and you just sit beanbag expanding at a rapid rate.
Yep.
And then you just lie about and play games.
I've been carrying this camera around with me, you know, a bit, and Aaron got us two sort of petrol station McMuffins earlier, which were 10 out of 10. Better than a real McMuffin. But I put this camera on the dashboard just for the crack, and the two of us were like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Like 2 melted candles.
Unbelievable.
Like 2 melted ice creams just stuffing our faces. I was like, bro, this is a bad angle.
I mean, it's probably a good wake-up call for us, you know?
Oh, it is, yeah.
You know, like wake-up calls, there is about 2 pictures that have been taken of me on stage where I'm like, oh, I'll probably share that. The rest of them, like, see a side angle picture while you're on stage, especially if you're doing like quite a performative bit, you see all your necks. It's disgusting.
Multiple necks.
It's rotten.
See, since we're talking about mad sort of stories from the internet, US can confirm Putin's North Koreans are gorging on pornography. I mean, talk about just a bad group of bastards hanging out. There's North Koreans going over to fight for Russia.
Yeah.
Can you? What a Jesus Christ.
Putin does look like a Disney villain. He's got like an evil kind of cuddly face to him.
Yeah.
He's Pixar villain, like.
The Pentagon late Tuesday said it was unable to confirm reports that the Korean troops are taking advantage of their more expansive internet access in Russia to consume copious amounts of online pornography. We can't. Someone's asked them that, and they're like, "We can't confirm that." but they have pulled the Korean rods off themselves.
Yeah, well, because they've been restricted from the SPAF for years.
Yeah. U.S. Department of Defense spokesperson Charlie Dietz, give them Charlie Dietz, said he couldn't verify any North Korean internet habits or virtual extracurriculars taking place in Russia.
Well, extracurricular is a great term for wanking.
I know. I need to go for extracurriculars. But of course, what a nightmare. You're like, man, these North Korean soldiers must be like fucking regimented, rigid, dedicated soldiers. Then they get over and they're just like Spaff City.
Yeah, they're wrecked.
Ah!
You boys been eating turkey?
Kyla Gobbler. My favorite. You're in a foxhole somewhere and you're like, let's go and attack Ukraine. And the guy's like, 1 second. Ah! You know?
Oh, fuck. I mean, fair play to them, you know? Fair play to them. Let them have their porn.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bleak life.
Yeah.
You know, the least you can let them do is shoot an odd rope.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're North Korea and there's no food or money or they're eating grass and then they go over to Russia to fight
Yeah.
in some freezing cold shithole.
Yeah.
Let the man pull his wire.
But do you think the ejaculation would affect, you know, them out in the field? You know?
I mean, what I can't wait for is the first, you know, they're all drone bombing each other. Mm-hmm. Can't wait for just some DJI fucking Mavic or whatever, just over the top of somewhere, and there's just this guy like, oh, cork me. And he's trying to launch one out before the fucking grenade hits him.
Oh, if you knew you were gonna go, like, and you had your hand on your rod, you'd take one last one for the road, like.
Yeah, if there's no, if you're at a dead end, like,
yeah,
and you're gonna be exploded in 2 seconds,
yeah,
that'll be a
no
race.
point dying hedging. You know.
No point dying edge.
Yeah.
I'm working it up here. From Saft.
We Korean blue balls in the casket. No need for that.
There'll be no casket. There'll be no casket of a fucking drone bomb.
Closed casket is that one.
Closed casket. Fucking scoop you up in a jar.
I'll never forget one time working at the tattoo studio way back. And
pulling your wire in there.
There was this guy would come in and like he had just like snuff on his phone. You know, like one of those dudes that like, you know, they just have their camera roll is just full of like murder and fucking guts and gore and whatever.
Paddy McDonald working in the video.
He comes up to me and it's a video. He goes, McCann, what do you say this here, lad? And it's a video of like some guy in like a factory and he ends up falling into this fucking like machine that basically just presses his body and it keeps rotating to the point where he just turns into a bag of guts. And then he shows me that, right, which is the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life. And then he goes, what do you think about that way? Close or open casket? And I was like, sir, I'm literally traumatized. Like,
Yeah, some of those fucking factory incidents are terrible.
I know.
That's all Twitter gives me.
I don't want to see the factory incident.
Brutal. That one with a girl, it's like, we talked about it before, like stamping some sort of metal. And it jams, she puts her arm under it and the thing comes down and just stamps her arm into the shape of the whatever tray she was making. Like the arm just goes fully into a square.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she just very calmly like, oh well, I'll get that sewn up, go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bleak.
Boys that love Live Leak should be studied.
Are people still using Live Leak?
Oh, why?
You don't need it now, surely, with Twitter.
Well, Twitter is like, I had to get rid of it because I was just like, every time I go onto this, I should just see someone die.
It is grim.
And it could be my algorithm. Like, it was fun when it was like street fights.
Well,
And it took a dark turn.
The algorithm will get you because all it takes is for you to stop on it and go, what the hell's this? And there's loads of what the hell's this moments. Whether it's someone in a factory or a drone bomb or something hectic. You go, what the hell's this? And they go, he loves this.
Yeah.
Give him only that.
It is weird, the algorithm, like whenever I really take a step back and think about it, because I'm getting like a pile of like, in a relationship memes. I'm like, how did this start? How did it know?
It's listening.
It's so weird, like.
It's listening to you.
This is all the memes I get now.
But it's getting so good that like it's almost helpful, which they probably want. They want it to be helpful. They're listening to you. I'm talking to, Maureen about like, she's like, our bed's really uncomfortable, I don't like it. And I'm like, yeah, well, we'll get a new bed. I open the fucking Instagram. Hey, we're a mattress company.
Yeah.
Test it out for 30 days, spaff all over it, send it back. I don't know how that works either. We have a 30-day fucking return it if you don't like it thing.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that. For a mattress?
Aye. Maybe they can just say that because sending a mattress back is an absolute handling.
It'd probably be a nightmare. But then if you do send it back, are they just reselling that on?
No, they can't. I don't think they could.
So they just lose out on that mattress because you didn't like it.
Like I was thinking if you had to go work somewhere for like 3 weeks and you're like, I'm staying in an Airbnb, I'll just order a brand new mattress, Spaff City.
Yeah.
And then just be like, you know what? Gives me bad hips. Take it back.
Yeah.
And they take it back and it's just fucking Turin shroud.
Yeah.
Spaffed out. It's like your lasagna bed. What can they do? They said it.
Oh, the crust.
There's probably a load of paperwork to fucking hold you back, But anyway, let me just give me 2 seconds here to find this doppelganger guy that everyone kept sending me. So I got sent this 40,000 times, and I've seen the guy before, but I don't know what it was about this particular video where someone sent me it 1,000,000 times, and they were like,
Beloved baked beans on toast.
You should lead the way on this one because
Concerning.
this is your
Absolutely
forte,
concerning.
isn't it?
Here's what I do, which I think works really nicely. I put peanut butter on the toast, then the beans, and then hot sauce on top, and coriander, and it's got that kind of
you can't put...
satay flavour. It's beautiful.
Good Lord.
It's literally you, like. He's got that same, like. Just always cross face.
This guy looks this guy looks. What's his name? So what was the? I've seen his videos before, but like that's me with your hair.
That's unbelievable.
That is exactly just me with your hair. That's crazy, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
Because I get sent some fucking shockers where people are like, "Oh, is this you?" And it's like a 30-stone guy on roller skates with a shaved head, and you're like, "It's not me." Actually.
Yeah, I get the same. Any boy that's about 30 stone with a goatee, I'll get that. Like,
yeah. There was some sort of Russian warlord that we got sent.
the terrorist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, terrorist. Terrorist is an absolute spit.
You'd have to prove to me it wasn't you.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone's been saying. I mean, that is actually kind of freakish. What is it? The nose? It's kind of everything.
It's literally everything. That's your face, like.
And they've got a name of a podcast that we should have had, the Stuffed Podcast.
You should literally use that for a poster.
Good Lord, look at the... Good Lord. I mean, that is kind of...
Yeah, maybe squeeze a lime.
I feel like he's got a slightly...
What would you put on yours?
He's got a slightly softer look than me. Looks very similar, but he's got a... Maybe it's the hair.
Cheese?
And cheese as well. They've definitely separately.
But like, you know...
We should do a swap cast. Like we swap.
I mean, you could, you know, more often than not, I get sent stuff like that, and someone would be like, "You look like the."
How would you
look like him?
The beloved baked beans on toast?
I mean, it's so. I mean, that's me. That is actually me. How is that on me? This one here. But then also we've complete. I mean, that's cauliflower rice should be banned. I agree. I mean, is this guy me?
I'll be honest, the first time I got sent it, I was like it took me a minute because I think I just woke up and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I literally thought it was you.
That's wild. And then we've totally skipped over the topic of this video, which is another talking point.
What's that?
Listen to what he actually says.
How would you improve the beloved baked beans on toast?
You should lead the way on this one because this is your forte, isn't it?
Here's what I do, which I think works really nicely. I put peanut butter on the toast, then the beans, and then hot sauce on top and coriander. And it's got that kind of satay flavour. It's beautiful.
Good Lord alive.
Yeah, maybe it's...
He is literally like a nice version of me.
Yeah, it's like you, but whimsical.
Because if you were like, if we can nearly fully recreate that, you're like, I put peanut butter and then beans, and then instead of going, man alive or whatever, I'm just like, you fucking dirty bastard, stinking.
He's a lime as well. What would you put on yours?
Cheese?
And cheese as well. They're separate.
Same sarcasm.
Is there anything wrong with cheese? Cheese is saying that's a bit more interesting one.
I'm trying to still play those flavours out of my mouth.
Crazy. Glitch in the matrix.
All right, enough. What way do you upgrade beans and toast? You
Well,
take the way this is your forte?
Cheese. I mean, the big man's taking it too far. Like,
Yeah.
the whole point of beans on toast is, you know, you're like, it's quite a substantial meal that I can make quickly, you know, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
And he's like, fucking, you know, put the, what did he say there? Peanut butter, coriander,
Yeah.
lime.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just make a curry at that point.
Yeah. At that point, you've made a curry.
You've done too much to the fucking beans on toast.
Curry on toast? I don't know.
Yeah.
Curry talking.
Oh. Dragon's Den that. Welcome back to the Stuffed Podcast. What is the man's name there? Lago. What's that? Don't have a real name, does he?
Martin.
Martin? Where are you seeing that? Oh, Martin.
But then weirdly, I'm not seeing it. Like, I'm seeing a few pictures of them there, and I don't see it then.
I think it's.
But that particular video.
Yeah, I think it's a head-on thing. You know, when you see him head-on.
Although that one there too, that's...
Episode 15 of Student Bangers. There, that's going to be me. I've got the last little bit of risotto rice.
I think it has to be in still form. Because whenever he starts talking, he's obviously much more jolly and nice than me. And then you go, oh, I don't see a similarity at all. If you get him still, you know.
Yeah.
If you get him still, like
muted,
confusion over the beans, we look exactly the same.
Confusion over the beans.
That's the name of the podcast there. Confusion over the beans.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Or Kyla Gobbler.
Bro, I can't imagine how many times you got sent that, because I got sent that about 40 times.
Yeah.
There's your mate.
I just stopped opening the messages because I was like, I know what it is. But he's been doing videos for ages. Like, you know, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden.
We should get him and the terrorist to do a April Fool's Day podcast in here. And probably be a great conversation.
Go and get a Dagestani warlord. And this chap.
But I swear to God, the terrorist was like, you know, the beanbag was the exact same. The goatee complex was the exact same.
Yeah.
And like the sort of, catching flies mouth.
Yeah.
It was all there, like.
And he had the gun.
Yeah.
And he had the big furry hat.
Yeah.
Well, at least he can have a hat.
Yeah. I know, I think, what'd you say? Did you get a dog bed or something? Cheeky bastard.
Oh, a dog bed is a hat. One of them wee fluffy things a cat sleeps in. Yeah, fucking.
Now we gotta find you one now. We gotta find you a doppelganger.
Someone said that wrestler, I can't remember his name.
Finn Balor?
No, what do you call him? He's a wrestler.
Irish wrestler?
No.
Sami Zayn?
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, yeah. That's right, yeah.
No, this one. Grow the hair out now.
Oh, I'd love to.
Grow it out.
Go it out again.
Get a nice smelly ponytail going.
Get Sami Zayn, Beansman, and the terrorist. We'll do a swap cast.
Get the roids. Beef up a bit there. There he is. I mean, the name Sami Zayn does not match what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
I'm Sami Zayn. Right? Oh shit, clicked on the accent. Fucking hell. Absolutely lost the runs of ourselves. How long have we left here? Right, about 10 minutes left. Let's dive into this. I didn't hear this term until we watched that video a second ago. Mm-hmm. Have you heard this before?
Never heard of my life.
The Kinsey scale. Dr. Alfred Kinsey. Wardle Pomeroy. Jesus Christ.
What's that?
The guy's name is Dr. Wardle Pomeroy. What a strange name. My name is Kingston Cookstown. How mad is that? My name is Clyde Oma.
Kingston Cookstown.
Developed the heterosexual homosexual rating scale, also known as the Kinsey scale, in order to account for research findings that showed that people did not fit into exclusive heterosexual homosexual categories. Kinsey team interviewed thousands of people about their sexual histories. Research showed that sexual behavior, thoughts, and feelings towards the same or opposite sex are not always consistent across time. Okay, there you go. Right, so here we go. Mm-hmm. We'll do it in you for a second. Mm-hmm. Question 1 of 7. To whom are you attracted? Both men and women, mostly people of the opposite sex from mine. Mostly people of the same sex. Only people of the opposite sex mine. Only people of the same sex.
Only people of the opposite sex.
Yeah, right. Who have you had sex with? Men and women, both women, only people of the opposite sex from mine, only people of the same sex from mine.
Only people of the opposite sex from mine. All 4 of them.
Who are you attracted to? Men and women?
I thought this would be more like sort of digging into like your personality. Like, do you like rom-coms?
Yeah, it seems pretty.
It's more so just like,
do you like dicks or fannies?
would you buck a fella? Yes. Well, it turns out you're gay.
Are you attracted to men and women?
Like, you can find like a man attractive, like, but not to the point where, yeah, just to mix it up, say both sexes.
Like if Tyler the Creator was like, Aaron, I really want to ride you in the butt, would you be like, yeah?
No, I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, I'm in a relationship.
Sorry to let you down, Tyler. Right, only people of the opposite sex, we can see where this is going. If you had sex with only people of the opposite sex, fuck any dudes, no. Is this just going in a circle?
I feel like it's asked the same question in a loop.
Is this going in a circle? Next. Who do you have strong emotional bonds with? Both men and women?
Both men and women.
Okay. Who do you feel most comfortable socializing with?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We're digging now.
That's a good question. I probably have, like, if we're talking all friendships,
yeah,
I probably have more female friends, but like real tight, like inner circle is probably mostly dudes and like 3 women.
Okay.
So I'd say probably more with men. Actually, what is it? Who do you enjoy socializing more with?
Who do you feel the most comfortable socializing? Women?
Women. You can be more vulnerable.
People. Only people of the opposite sex?
No, both. But leaning towards women.
Mostly people of the opposite sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine is desirable, interesting, tolerable, negative, disgusting.
What, for me or just in general?
For you.
For me personally?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Like me?
Or
one.
The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine. Yeah, it'd be you.
Yeah, not for me.
You'd be like,
well, hang on, actually, what's the options again?
Negative, tolerable, interesting.
I was saying negative, disgusting's a wild, harsh way to put it. Like,
not tolerable. You couldn't tolerate a ride.
I couldn't tolerate a rod. Not a chance.
Couldn't tolerate a rod if you fucking paid me. Negative, we'll say negative.
Negative.
Homophobic bastard.
Possibly interesting.
The idea of having sex with someone of the same sex. Bro, what happened there?
It's
the idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex in my. Oh, sorry. Desirable. Sorry,
What's this?
We fucked up the wording of that. The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex for mine is desirable.
It's very desirable, yeah.
Yeah, I'm desiring it all day. The idea of having sex with someone of the same sex as mine, negative.
Negative, yeah.
Yeah. Negative rod. Finish.
Negative rod.
Why are you gay?
You're exclusively heterosexual.
Oh, well, happy days.
Thank God, because I'd have had to end this podcast.
That's a bit too on the nose, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like...
I feel like if it was a bit more to do with, like, your personality and stuff, like...
Yeah.
I'm not the archetype for, like, a man's man straight hetero, like...
But this is just sexuality.
Yeah. Yeah, well, fair enough.
you know, if you were getting into like personality traits and all.
Oh, I'm gay as Christmas.
People. Think so?
Personality wise, yeah, I got it. I mean, when you break it down, I grew up with essentially like my brothers are older than my sisters, so they were all at college when I was a child.
Yeah.
Dad was always at work, so I was basically raised with a house of women. You know, that's why I'm so emotional now. You know.
Okay.
If you were to guess, but like so I grew up on like, you know, I had to seek out myself the likes of like hip hop, whatever. If I was just left to my own devices, like it was like a bunch of Beyonce, Shania Twain, rom-coms, you know, the OC. That's what I grew up on. In fact, I was supposed to go with my sister, Colin, I think it was 2002.
That's illegal.
To Shania Twain.
Yeah.
At the Odyssey.
Yeah.
And it was at a very critical age, and I think I'm just about straight. I think I would have went to that Shania Twain concert full gay.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I'd say so.
Okay. Maybe you're so manly you can do feminine things. It's fine.
I don't see
I can plait hair and I don't know how.
You know what I will say?
Good at fake tan.
You know what I'll say is like, see fellas that go out of their way to be straight. That's gay. That's gay.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, don't mix the whiskey, man. You gotta drink it neat. Wearing like, you know, a shirt that, you know, is like all rugged and all.
A rugged
You're
shirt.
like, man, you're gay as fuck. Have a daiquiri and fucking grow up.
Yeah, it's people that go like, oh, is he gay?
Yeah.
You're like, I think you're gay.
Yeah, 100%.
You're scared of it.
Yeah.
Scared it might taste nice.
Yeah.
In your butt.
It might taste nice. I don't know.
Not mine, but
Yeah.
there might be one out there. Tasty glaze. Let me see what the other options were. You're exclusively heterosexual.
Boring.
Heterosexual, incidental homosexual tendencies. Oh?
Is that basically with a few jars in you?
I can tolerate a dick. I can tolerate a cock once I've had a few pints of it.
You're a few jars gay.
A few scripts of queer.
You're an FGJ.
Few jars gay. So funny.
I'm a few jars gay.
Yeah, take the Kinsey.
Like
with
I'm married to a woman, but I'm a few jars gay. Like, you know what I mean? YOLO. Heterosexual more than incidental homosexual tendencies. I mean, like I think like past number one, gay.
Yes.
You know, you know? If you're number three, they're bisexual, equally heterosexual and homosexual. That's the one confuses me the most, to be honest.
Wait, but what one confuses you most? Bisexual?
Yeah.
Beep out the name. Bisexual.
Right. Is he?
He is?
Okay.
But like probably like 60-40. But again, sexuality is, you know, a spectrum.
Yeah.
And it can be fluid.
Have you seen him with both?
I have heard stories of both.
Okay.
Equally as entertaining.
Wow.
You know the way, like, you know, you talk to the boys when it's like, you know, you end up having like a one night stand or something.
That makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking out there guy.
Yeah.
You know, if you turn around and you're like, I'm bi, I'd be like, are you?
Yeah.
Bet you are. Bet you are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it just makes sense with a person. If you get the number 4 there, homosexual, more than incidental heterosexual tendencies. Number 5, homosexual, incidental heterosexual tendencies. 6, exclusively homosexual. Which is funny if you knew about that and you supported the American football team, the Sixers.
Yeah.
We've rebranded the gays. It's the gays versus the Eagles.
But do you think there's a level of bisexual or it's just like you just want to write anything?
Probably.
You know?
Probably.
It's like a
It would be ideal
what
for
you get type
it
thing.
would be ideal for most people.
Yeah.
You know, you've painted yourself into a corner being fully straight or fully gay.
Well, a lot of women are bisexual. Or like it's more socially acceptable for a woman to be bisexual.
But women are more attractive than men.
Correct.
So it's easy done,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, I'll bang this hot dude. Maybe if this other hot girl strolls in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you can't compete.
You can't be like, right, you're like, I'm riding this hot fella. And I'm like, who's this other guy?
And even for, you know, for the male genitalia and body in general, to be like desired. It has to be like top tier.
Yeah.
It has to be like, you know, top shelf, sort of like blow the cobwebs off and stuff.
I know, like people will casually go like, do you know whose body I like? And then mention someone and you're like, yeah, the guy is a fucking professional athlete.
Yeah, he dedicates his life to getting ripped.
You would see him once a year to get your hands on that body.
Yeah.
And then the guy's on the road and in the gym the rest of the time.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why guys got to be packing on stuff.
Yeah.
Personality, humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cool shoes. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Power, stature, cars.
Yeah.
Make himself more attractive.
Power, stature, cars.
Power, stature, cars. Because eventually you do just take them fucking Calvins off one day and be like, look at that.
Look at that wee fucking sausage for you.
Yeah, my filthy uncut Bud Light. Whereas, sorry, to my point. Whereas, is it sexist? I don't know. For women, it's a lot easier in terms of like a guy will be like, you know, you see the right hoop on a pair of pajamas or whatever. Yeah. You're like, I'm about to act up.
Yeah.
I'm about to risk it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for guys, women looking at guys, it's like it's a lot more kind of higher standard. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Or like fantasy wise, it's a lot higher standard. There we go.
Yeah.
Fantasy wise is a lot higher standard.
Yeah. Guys are fucking turkeys.
Guys are literally.
You know what I mean?
Guys are slamming turkey clits.
Guys are shafting poultry out here.
If it's near you, go fuck it.
Oh, gobble gobble his dick. Gobble gobble. You know what I mean?
Very interesting. I feel like there needs to be an update to this. This feels like very, you know, old school and clinical. I feel like there needs to be more of like an in-depth, more qualitative research update to the Kinsey scale.
This should be like, how do you feel when you watch RuPaul? Tolerate it? Disgusted? Negative? You know?
Love RuPaul.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Love RuPaul.
Can't stand it.
But I feel like I couldn't watch it by myself.
Yeah.
But if I watch it with like Arteza and Jeff, you know, they give like really bitchy director's commentary. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah. Well,
then you get into it too. You get your claws out too.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just the repetitive nature of it for me.
Yeah.
You know? Like, oh, fuck, here they go again.
Yeah.
Walking down the thing. Jesus Christ.
Although Arteza one time showed me like, you know, a music video from RuPaul back in the day. Man, arty. Very arty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, who made this? A24? Sexy as fuck.
What do you call the dude made all the rap videos in like the 90s, early 2000s?
Like videographer?
So is it something Williams?
Can't think.
Anyway, fuck it. Don't matter.
Gibson Hazard? No.
No.
He's
Did it?
more recent.
All the fucking
That's a badass name.
fisheye stuff with all the lamps going and all.
Oh. No, it's not gonna come to me.
Spike Jones did a load for
Spike
Beastie Boys and
Jones.
stuff.
Yeah. Ah, fuck it.
Great videos as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Great videos.
sure.
Well, that's nice to know now.
That's good
You know,
to know.
it's good to know.
Good to know. You're a full-blown hetero.
Tell the woman that.
I told you it was straight. I did 7 questions. It was straight as fuck. Number one. Big onesie over here. Big oneer.
Yeah.
Big straight oneer. Class.
You take being bisexual for the crack.
That's what I was trying to say a minute ago.
You know?
It would be ideal. It would be ideal to just be like, you know, whatever's coming, if it's whatever's near me, I'll take it. Easy done. Guys, will we get out of here and do a Patreon?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we will. You know, do you want turkey sandwich for lunch? Right, we're going to get out of here before Peter arrives at the door. Guys, cheers for listening. Patreon.com/Bomb Squad Pod.
Yes.
For more of that total BS.
Yeah.
Rename it, rebrand it.
It's a great time. Start on over.
Total Bomb Squad. Total BS. It's all over there.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, guys. Good luck. Fuck yous.
Look after yourselves now, folks.
Right. All the best.
Have a grand week.
Drop.